Welcome to the Dave Pamah Show, the podcast that revives, restores, and awakens your innermost capabilities.
You have the training and the talent to succeed, but do you have the guts to fail?
I love what I do. When you love what you do, you want to be the best at it.
Today is about the power of you. You will change the world.
Find your path to success through the journey of those who have succeeded. And now, your host, Dave Pamah.
Hello and welcome to the Dave Pamah Show. If you're listening to this on New Year's Eve, I want to start by saying this. Thank you for being here, truly. New Year's Eve has a strange energy, doesn't it? It's quiet for some, loud for others, but for many of us, it's reflective. A pause between what's been and what's coming next. So wherever you are right now, whether you're surrounded by people or on your own, I want you to know that this space, these next few minutes, are just for you. I'm not here to shout about resolutions. I'm not here to tell you to reinvent yourself by midnight. And I'm definitely not here to pretend this year was easy. I'm here to sit with you, to reflect honesty, and to gently remind you that if you made it to the end of this year, in whatever state you're in, that matters. Because survival sometimes is the win. Tonight isn't about fireworks, it's about acknowledgement. And I want to acknowledge you. As the year comes to a close, we're often encouraged to look back and highlight achievements. But I want to ask a different question. What did it take for you to get here? Not what did you accomplish, but what did you endure? For many of us, this year demanded more than what we expected. It demanded emotional strength on days when motivation was gone. It demanded patience when answers didn't come. And it demanded resilience when life simply didn't play fair. I know that journey well. There were moments this year when things felt heavy. Moments where progress wasn't visible. Where the only real achievement was getting through the day. And yet, here we are. Still standing, still breathing, still trying. We often underestimate how much courage that takes, especially when you're carrying responsibility, especially when you're trying to be strong for someone else, and especially when your own cup feels empty. If that's you, I see you. And I want to say something clearly, because it's easy to forget. You didn't fail this year. You adapted. There's a difference. I want to speak directly now to the people who struggled quietly this year. The ones who showed up on the outside, but inside were holding things together with sheer will. The ones who smiled, the ones who nodded, carried on, while feeling overwhelmed, uncertain, or exhausted. If that's been your experience, let me tell you something important. There's nothing wrong with you. You are human. And being human is demanding. especially in a world that rarely slows down long enough to ask how you really are. As a resilience coach, and as someone who's lived through my own share of storms, I've learned this. Resilience isn't about pushing harder. It's about learning when to pause. It's about listening to yourself. It's about recognizing when rest is not a reward, but a necessity. If you spent this year just trying to stay afloat, that counts. If you ask for help, that counts. If you set boundaries, that counts. Even if nobody clapped for you. As we step into a new year, there's often pressure to start fresh. New goals, new habits, new versions of yourself. But I want to offer you a gentler invitation. What if the new year isn't about becoming someone else, but about being kinder to who you really are? You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need a 5-year plan. And you certainly don't need to rush. Sometimes the most powerful intention is simply this: I will take the next small step. Not the perfect step. Not the biggest step. Just the next one. And if all you can manage right now is to breathe, that's enough. The future isn't built on a single night. It's built quietly, patiently, one moment at a time. So, as the clock moves closer to midnight, I want to leave you with this thought. You made it. Through whatever this year brought. Through the uncertainty, through the changes, through the moments you didn't think you'd manage. You're still here. And that tells me something about you. It tells me you're stronger than you realise. Not because you never struggled, but because you kept going anyway. So as the new year arrives, I hope you meet it with softness, with honesty, and with compassion for yourself. So from my heart to yours, thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. This has been the Dave Pamah Show. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the other side of midnight.
That's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and remember, if you want to support what we do, then share, subscribe, and leave a review over on Apple Podcasts. Or head over to my website, davepalmer.com, and click on Rate Show. Well, that's all for now, but I'll see you in the next episode of The Dave Pamah Show.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.